Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Pieces of Pat Paints. It's morning where I am, but I don't know what time it is where you are. You could be watching this way in the future, so it could be like way back. I didn't not cut my hair. It's just I didn't floof it today. There we go. Get a little floofy. Anywho, so yeah, it's Friday. Same to you, Mr. McBeardsley, sir. Happy Friday. We're gonna do something a little crazy. We're gonna try and put a glyph on the front of this little book here. It just need like one more coat of white and it needs to dry, and then when we got it, we can work on the hand kind of while we're waiting on it to dry, and then we're gonna put this symbol on here. It's pretty interesting little symbol too, so it should be kind of crazy. It's definitely not the exact same time for us. It can be a variety of different times depending on where people are. So, but it's good morning from me because that's where I am. So, solid. Oh, that's my alarm telling me that I'm supposed to be getting ready, and I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it didn't turn itself off originally. I must have flicked it the wrong way. So anyway, I drew a new logo last night. Hold on, I'll grab it. So it's fun. It's like a cube, I thought it was pretty entertaining. I like the idea. And it's a good start concept to what I think we want to do with it. Might have some other people kind of mess with it. I want to do maybe just a little bit more cleaning up on it. But yeah, it's cool. I really enjoy it. Anyway, so yeah, this is our little book. We're gonna work on this guy. Like I said, first things first, we need to put down a little bit. Oh, I don't have my trusty dry off towel. I rinsed it off yesterday, and now it's all over here dried out. It's not exactly clean. I mean, it's gotten rinsed out, but it's still stained like crazy, which is kind of the idea, I suppose. Anyway, it's a good idea to have something to wipe your brushes on while you're working, and I use one of these. Oh, it's like an old mechanic shop towel. You could use like an old dish towel or whatever. I started using that instead of a paper towel because I was, going through like reams of paper towels, and that's expensive. So I wanted something that was a little bit more, environmental and economically friendly. Now I'll tell you what, this one does not. It takes a little while before it's ready to like pull the water off for you very efficiently. So you kind of have to work it a certain way. Oh, I think our white is dried out. It actually worked well for us. It's not that dried out. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so her hand is like this. Like she's reading the book this direction. Kind of just start marking out where our bright spots are going to be. Tell you what, the algorithm has been tripping me out lately. I don't know if it's like I don't know. I you will, if when you run YouTube channels, like, so you get shame the brains be it's still decent. Yeah, it's not, I haven't actually been out yet, but it doesn't feel as quite as oppressive as it has in the last couple of days. Getting real flipping hot out there. Yeah, so like the channel had gained a subscriber yesterday, but then lost it by this morning, and it was it's one of those. It's happened like a couple times in the last couple of weeks, where we've gotten a subscriber, and then you go back to check the next day, and there's one gone. And I don't know if it's the algorithm or what, but it always weirds you out. You're like, what happened? Definitely in that two steps forward, one step back era of things. But we're just soldiering on. I'm having a great time painting all this stuff with you folks. So, you know, whoever shows up, that's good enough for me. Now we can see what the heck I'm doing, huh? That'd be nice. Yeah, you have to. It's interesting. I definitely think we're ready to start doing some of the more like edited videos. I think I'm gonna do these samurai that way. I've been itching to kind of mess with them, so I think I'm gonna start putting a video together with that. And start doing some other pieces besides the one we do live, and then like that way we can do some of the big cool stuff live. Oh goodness! And then I can do other stuff. Also, was thinking about starting to capture the live videos, which I have to figure out exactly how you do that. But there's a way for me to capture it and edit it on my hard drive, and then re-upload like a. Oh, we can do all sorts of different things that way. Just create more content and just a different format of content. I think time lapse of paintings just quick from beginning to end. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. And it does seem like they definitely kind of discount the live people. I hear that there's Twitch is better for that. But man, trying to figure out yet a whole nother setup for me is rough. But I might. I don't think my machine can run both at the same time. I don't have like the most fancy computer in here. This is definitely just kind of like the shop computer. That's why I can't broadcast it in like crazy high rates, because my poor computers can handle it. That's alright. We're gonna upgrade as we go. I'm never gonna stop painting, so like I might as well just keep doing this while I paint. It just seems like a no-brainer. I just have to remember to turn on the cameras when I'm doing my other stuff and start filming that, and then we're gonna be in great shape. This poor brush is really in trouble. Tried to clean it like 3 times lately. I think it's just got something in the fold. Get something worked all the way down in there. also just about worked these poor brushes to death. We've been kicking their butts for a minute. I bought these a while back. I think when we very first started to do the painting, the life painting stuff, I bought these. So it's like what, 170 hours paint time on these brushes now. Definitely got our money's worth out of them. I think I only paid like 30 bucks. Which ain't shit, really. For brushes. That's like nothing. I watch a lot of streaming, but I don't know how exactly to set everything up. It'd be an interesting stream myself. Yeah, it's the streaming's not hard. Once you get the camera to set up, it's pretty easy. Learning how to work in the camera has been the hardest part of it. And somebody who is a little bit more tech savvy with the cameras would have less problems with their camera and stuff. And like I have technical glitches that I don't really know what happens, and I'm like, oh gosh, what's going on here? And so like today, trying to get started this morning, the program crashed on me for some reason. I don't know why. So we had to restart and all that stuff. But I think that happens to everybody. I think I just get a little bit more flustered because I have no idea why it went. I get a little crazy. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I use OBS is what I'm using. It's pretty simple too. They make it fairly user friendly. But I'm not like the most techie guy in general, so like I'm definitely not the person to ask. My friend Mikhail kind of set all this up for me because he kind of knows a little bit more about what he's doing than I do. Again, these are just little layers, and like getting smaller and smaller as it goes along. Only getting certain parts. And that's how we're getting that effect. You have OBS? Yeah. PS3 on PC. Huh. So I can play my PlayStation while watching anybody's stream. Yeah, right on. No idea how to do that, but it sounds cool. Oh, okay. At the very least, get this freaking arm finished. Stream with my buddy in my game of. Oh yeah, playing together on Discord and stuff. That's cool. This whole thing was kind of a whim. It was a good idea. It's been a lot of fun. It's been very motivating. It's kind of helped me get myself back into working on something regularly, which has been awesome. Alright, that part's done. Whew. Now we gotta do the hard part. The sigil that you're speaking of. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. Alright. We can do something similar. We can do something similar. It can be done. Just gonna play test invite from my buddy. Mine Valve's new game. Ah, Deadlock. Huh. I didn't even know Valve was still around. Goodness. I gotta rest my hand for a second. Whew. Goodness. Yeah, so I thought I didn't know they were making games anymore. I was like, man, I thought they just owned Steam and. I mean, I guess, heck yeah, man. If you can do it, why not, right? I mean, I ain't hating. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's crazy. It makes my hand get a little bit numb. But we're getting something out of it, aren't we? There we go. Not too bad. That's really small. Clean up maybe just a little bit of stuff right here. Yeah, it's pretty quite crazy. Writing is interesting. You can kind of just do like this, and it'll look like writing. There's my name. It's on the book. definitely makes your hands tired real fast. So you gotta take your time, get it done. You want to avoid that where it looks like a line, unless you're going to actually write words. All right. My favorite eloquence is Radon, Master of Gravity, able to bring down meteors. Yeah, I think we've got maybe have one of those coming. I think that might be the last, when we finally finish up all the Elden Ring stuff. That's gonna be the last one we do. I just let it paint right on the floor if I get it. Why not? It's just a very light glaze kind of wash there. I want to be super gentle with this. I don't want to get too crazy like the other one. We may do a little bit of staining in here, but we really don't want to take away from what we just did with all of that lettering work. So we definitely want to get these crevices and the edges of this book, but be careful about staining up those pages too much. Ooh. Gotta watch the front of it too. And if we have to, we'll just come back in. Just take care of that real fast. Ooh. Heck yeah, lots of fun. Looking great now. Feel bad for Leonard if you saw him. He loves this dude. Leonard with so much gravity, imagine, makes himself nearly weightless in order to still ride on Leonard. That's funny. So we lament for Leonard. Every last drop of it. I love it. I love the name of the book. That's the perfect place for that signature. That was perfect. I'm gonna toot my own horn on that one. I think we finally used up all that super glue, so it's good. They go pretty fast. We used to lament for Leonard until we found out Radon made himself weightless in order to ride him. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to break down your trusty steed, right? You wouldn't do that. I still think one of my favorite horse names is from oh hell, The Witcher. His horse is called Roach. That just tickles me every time. Okay, so getting ourselves a pretty good little umber wash here, and then we're going to come back and pick out all these details again. Remember, this is like a glaze. I'm definitely trying to get all the cracks filled in, but we don't want to get onto the rest of it. Yeah, every horse he's ever owned is a roach. Like, he even says something like, oh, I think you'd make a fine roach when he finds a new one. It's pretty fun. People should read those books, though. They're crazy. He's crazy in those books, man. It ain't nothing like it is in the show and the games. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. It's they do pretty good with the games. And this show is pretty good. But you should read the book. I'm going to always advocate for reading the books. We played the games. Witcher 3. Yeah, Witcher 3 was cool, man. And Gwent was fun. Gwent was a fun card game. Although I liked it better in the... I liked the one that was in the game better than the one they made the new one. It got a little bit more... I don't know, it's like they tried to make it more complicated than it needed to be or something. It's interesting. I mean, I guess it's alright. Card games don't hold my interest for long. So, I'm kind of there's a biasness there. That may be all we needed to do, honestly. It looks pretty legit now. It took down all that excess stuff. Oh yeah. Heck yes. Okay. I didn't want to do... that right there. And the last thing I wanted to do bring some of this darker blue down in here. Nice. I didn't know they could make modded cards like that. That's interesting. Yeah, see, that's softening down some of that just a touch. Just a little too gray, not enough blue. Mr. McBeardsley loves mods, modding communities. Yeah, I gotta agree with that, man. It's always cool. People, you turn people loose on something and let their creativity run and riff on what you've riffed on, and you'll always be kind of surprised at how cool the outcome can be. So I don't know that I'll mess with Fallout London. It seems interesting, but the Fallout theme is so quintessentially American that it's I'm gonna wait and read a little bit about it before I mess with it. Just simply to see what they did exactly, because Europe doesn't have the same kind of sensibilities that we do, and we don't have the same kind of sensibilities they do, and I don't know, there's a little bit of a difference in how I feel like things would be in, say, Britain for a bomb like this, like a nuclear apocalypse. I'm gonna wait to pass judgment, but I just, you know, there's some things about Fallout that just have this American naivete drilled down perfect, and that's part of what makes Fallout so cool. And to, I don't know, taking it into somewhere else for any extended period of time seems like it kind of takes away from the Americanism of it. Especially with the kind of American perception that they're trying to imply. Because Fallout is the same joke that they tell in Doctor Strangelove. It's the same joke. How I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. You're telling the same. Telling the same joke, really. And it's about the absurdity of it all. And the Brits do have a different kind of absurdity. So if they can kind of capture that British absurdity, how absurd they would be about the bomb, that would be the way to go. Next year we have Sky Oblivion. Oh wow, put Oblivion on the Skyrim's engine. That's crazy. Oblivion was a pretty good one. I thought they did pretty good with the story in Oblivion. I've been sitting here debating on this for days and weeks. I don't know if I was going to leave this dress alone or not. It's funny. The answer was no. Lots of wet blending going on. Now dry brush. No, I'm not disappointed that I did dry brush it. It definitely kind of helps you see those highlights a little easier. They're doing the same with Morrowind, called Skywind. That'll be almost my first ever skill. Oh man, see, like I played Daggerfall and Arena. Yeah, they've been making those Elder Scrolls games for a while. But man, Morrowind was crazy good. Honestly, I still think Morrowind had the best overall storyline and everything. It was cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, I loved Oblivion. I thought Oblivion had a great story too. That was a lot of fun. They've all been good. The Elder Scrolls stuff's been pretty spot on. I just reminisce back to when I remember them all coming out. Like I can remember us seeing Daggerfall and going like, "What the heck? This is crazy!" Like I remember when Bard's Tale was like, "Oh my God, this is crazy good." You look at Bard's Tale now and it's like, oh, it's still fun, but it's not. It didn't hit like it did back in those days. Some of those folds are so back in there. And those wouldn't even have been any easier when it was separated. They're just in there. I got blisters on my fingers. No, I didn't ever play Starfield. I've been too busy with, you know, a whole host of other things to be picking up on yet another video game franchise. Good in some ways, okay in others. I don't know, man. The idea is just having fun. And that's what you're buying the video game for in the first place, so sounds like at least it did its job. Putting that shadow in for her arm. Get my camera all out of whack, or get my position all out of whack. I'm not going to worry so much about this back, but I definitely want to get that front done. This side should actually be hella easy. All this is underneath this cloak, so you're not really going to see it. We definitely want to tame this white down a little bit. It's a little bit out of control. So we should just be able to throw some of this Winsor on here and be good. Let the highlights from underneath take care of everything else. as we keep the Winsor appropriately thin. Oh man, we're like way over an hour today, huh? I think we can actually glue that on now. Oh, okay. That's an hour and a half. Now I'm like Gwent, right? Holy moly. This turned out to be a much longer adventure than I thought it was going to be here. Trying to finish up this dress. But it's definitely looking more like we want it for sure. Yeah, we're really in the zone. Yeah, I'm killing it today. Really crushing it. And feeling pretty creative over the last 48 or so hours. So better roll with it, right? Better use it while it's here. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Much better. Mm-hmm. Still maybe a few little spots to work on. But really, really looking good. I think I am gonna take a break. Jump back on tomorrow. Well, Monday. Be back Monday, and we'll get back on getting her done. Should be able to get onto her head on Monday like we wanted to, which is great. That's the good stuff, the good chip lollipop, if you will. Boom. That really helps to see what we've got going on. Yeah. Looking really, 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 really solid. Pretty exciting. Anyway, thanks for going by. Hope you guys had a great time watching me paint, listening to some beats and stuff like that. Big shout out to Sir McBeardsley for our moderator, and Epidemic Lounge for the music. We are still cruising to 250, which is cool. I'd love to see 250 subscribers. That'd be pretty awesome. And you know, give me all the likes and all that stuff. That really helps keep me wanting to do this, and makes me smile. You know, easy things. Yeah, that's about all I got for today. So don't be shy. Come back and see us on Monday, 10 o'clock Eastern, or not Eastern, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time in the U.S. I'm Pat. This is a piece of Pat Paints. Yeah, come back and see us. We'll talk to you later. Bye.